morning time, everybody. Just getting up, about to just got here to my spot, about to making my delivery. Getting unloaded at the moment, but I just want to tell y'all about this dream I had, man. I have these kind of dreams all the time, like I'm being tested or something like that. But it's cool. It's cool though. I can go through numerous dreams I've had in the last year or two. It's just stuck in my mind, and I just wanted to record one of these dreams. And I had this dream not last night, but well, yeah, I had it yesterday morning or last night. Put it like that. I say the yesterday morning, something like that. I don't know what time. Um, I could tell you. I could tell you it's between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, so this is one of my first videos. This is going to be called Tone Set of Consciousness, just something like that. I don't know. But anyway, before I lay down and take a nap and head back out, let me. I'm gonna put this down while it's still in my mind. Well, how I'm gonna just go from where I can remember the dream. I'm gonna just put it like this: I was somewhere in Africa. It was like an ancient city, and we was on a boat, like the Mayflower kind of boats and wooden boats and stuff like that, and we was like in a war, a couple other brothers. They was light skinned. They almost look Arabic, in a sense, but um, I can't really remember their faces like talking about. I just know I was with some other brothers and stuff, and we was kind of going to war. We wasn't shooting cannons or nothing like that, but it was like we was trying to find something. Like we was on a quest, but it was war going on around us. It's not like I was fighting or anything, and stuff like that. But I could just tell by the way it felt like, we was kind of searching for something, and it was in the city like ancient ruins and stuff like that. And so it was kind of crazy, so here we are, so here I am, so here we are on this ship, and it's like we was just moving around, like the water was shifting, like the ship would go fast and then it would go slow, and then we would ride it and turn back around. And so we came back, and it was blocked off by the enemies. I would say they were blocked off, but I was standing at the gosh, I forgot what you call the front of the boat now. It's kind of slipped my mind. But anyway, so I was standing at the front of the boat, and I looked. There was a little besides where we was, one side was blocked and the other side was a gap, and I'm like, yo, you can go over there, but whoever was operating the boat didn't see it, so somehow we get backed out, and we was going to circle back around, and I told them where to go. And so once we got through that, I guess you would say, little gate or whatever it was that was unblocked where the ship could fit, we got off the ship, and I had this piece of paper in my hand, and it had 3 letters on it with the number 4,000, and I might be making this a little shorter because it's kind of slipping my mind now. But once I handed one of the guys this piece of paper. Yeah, because no, hold on, let me backtrack. We got off the boat. We went inside to where the ruins were. Then we came back to the boat, and I handed this piece of paper. It had JOC on it, 4,000, and it lit up in gold. and then the letter, then that little piece of paper went away, and all of a sudden the room, like the war, whatever we was, whoever we was going against, or that, like some lost ark kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, or Tomb Raider, whatever, like the city just turned into gold, and we went inside the area, one of the ancient ruined areas, and everything just turned to gold, and I couldn't believe it, you know what I'm saying, like I was just sitting there, and I'm watching, these old ancient artifacts and statues and stuff that was inside of this one area, and how everything just all, like the whole city just turned into gold. And then the crazy thing, it flipped over to this when I was still in that room, right? And it was women everywhere. They was three quarters dressed, and half covering their face, like if they was Muslim or something like that. And I was there selecting the women to be mine. And so I saw, what the crazy thing is, a couple of women, all of them kind of looked the same, and I was just going through, just selecting one, and one of them was like, no, what I'm saying. That's the funny part. So I was like, so I said this to her, I was like, someone got your heart? And she said, yeah. I was like, well, you okay? I was like, that I can understand that. And I just stopped and talked to all the women. I was like, if any man already has your heart, I'm not selecting you. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't select it. I didn't select none of the women. So I walked out. I walked out of that part and started walking down the street. Now this is where it, you can tell it's a dream. Now everything was modernized after that. And so I'm walking down the street, one hand in my pocket. I felt like a made man, like I was that dude, as I am, just minding my business. And it was a mall, and they had fast food restaurants and stuff like that, and people were asking me, do I need any help, trying to get my service or whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm good. But I can remember there was an African NBA team that there was a game going on, right? So I'm just doing my thing, almost like, just feeling like I'm the shit, not in an arrogant way, but just, like I got it like that. And I ended up going to the game, walking down the street, because the arena was right at the end of the mall and stuff. I mean, but I'm telling you now, this is how I found out where I was. I was in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere. I didn't ask the people that I talked to where was I, nothing like that. It didn't, I didn't get a chance to ask that question in the dream. I wish I had asked that question. So so I walked into the arena, and I saw one side, it was a basketball game going on. The other side is where the main game was going on, and it was supposed to be like some professional game going on. So I walked up to where the concession stand was, and then I asked the guy, for a drink or something like that. I don't know, it was some kind of drink, and he recommended me to go down to the brother that I had just walked by. So I went down to the brother I just walked by. It was some grape something that he was selling, and the dude that was running the concession stand was one of my dudes, man. It was Michael, this dude named Michael B. It was like some Great Crush Slurpee kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And so when I looked up, I gave him that because I didn't know it was him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was him until I started engaging in the conversation about the drink, and I was like, "Yo, man, I really do like it here." He was like, "Yeah, I like it here too." And then walking up the steps, was another one of my good friends, man, Terrell Diggs, and he came through and gave us both that, and then I woke up after that. But the thing is, I woke up feeling some kind of way about this dream because one of my plans is to like do business in Africa, you know what I'm saying? And it was just funny the way I felt when I was walking down the sidewalk uh, and you know it was like modern day mall and NBA basketball team, like an NBA African basketball team, you know, something like that. And you know, then I see a couple of my friends and stuff, some brothers that I know, and they was there too, and that's some random shit, because I haven't seen my man B in a minute, besides on Facebook, and you know, I run into my man Diggs every now and then, you know. So you know, it's all love every time we see each other though, for both of them. But you know, it's not like we talk on the phone all the time, you know, if that. But it's just all love when we see each other. Brothers are too busy doing their own thing, you know. I just thought it was it just left me with an overwhelming, weird, what kind of a dream, what was this supposed to mean, kind of, what was the meaning of all this. So it was just showing me, it was just showing me something, you know, just to stay on that path, man, because you know, things can happen, you know, just being in the right place, the right time, with the right mindset, and having a business over in Africa, operating business in Africa, will come true if I believe it. Well, anyway, y'all, this is Anthony Fallon on my new Tone Set of Consciousness channel. I just wanted to share this dream with y'all. I'm about to take a nap. Peace.